welcome to B.A.C. Casting and Drafting, your weekly home for cold beer, league racing, and hotter takes. You got Andy and Bubba in the booth tonight. We're getting ready to rock and roll for Nobull ESports at Talladega. Hope everybody's having a good one. It is about that time to get ready to rock and roll for the fourth week in a row here at B.A.C. for this group. How you doing, Brett?
Good, buddy. That's what you meant by we are live.
Yes, sir. We are live, dude.
Yes, sir.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it. We always try to make it.
Man, oh man, dude. I was having
hot.
I was having trouble getting everything set up, ready to go for this one. It was giving me some trouble, but we made it just in time, so it's good to go. We can go ahead and take a look at our qualifying results, take a look at our starting grid for tonight's race, and get these guys ready to rock and roll. So let's check out where we got everybody starting out tonight. Let's get this big tower up top out of your way so we can see who your pole sitter is, and that's going to be the number 12 of Ethan Eckert. To the outside of row number 1, we've got the number 60 of Jeff Merck. Row number 2, we've got the number 17 of Matthew Wood. And then to his outside, we've got the number 6 of Cody Neagles. Starting in row number 3, in that 5th spot, we've got the number 23 of Matt Patton. To his outside, in 6th, we've got the number 5, that is Chase Mastretta. Starting in 7th, we've got the number 45 of Sean Corbett. We've got Justin Melcher in 8th in that number 3 car, doing it for Dale. In 9th, we've got that number 48 machine of Cameron Craighead. And rounding out your top 10 tonight, we've got the 87 of Miles Bagley.
Then starting out in 11th, we got the number 19 of Jacob Booth. Starting 12th, we got the number 75, Marcus McCord. 13th position, we got the number 20 car tonight, Daniel Falkingham. And then on the outside of him, these are 2 spots to look out for. In the 14th spot, number 18, Wyatt Gray. Then behind them, we have the 4 of Nathan Harper and the 82 of Kyler Wynn. Then 17th and 18th, we have the number 89 of Trevor Asnoth and Dylan Jones in the 011 car. And then behind them in 19th, we have the 05 of Joshua McCullough. And the 20th, we have the number 90 of Daniel Eberhardt III. Then in 21st position, we have the number 22 of Devin Ray. And in 22, we have the number 8, Brody Watt. And 23rd in the number 21 machine, Dakota Atkins. And starting 24th in the 06, we have David Sheets. And the 25th.
No, it's
not.
not.
I have one more. I was going to say, I have 25th. We have number 59, Mark Vondell. Yes,
right.
big field here tonight.
25. Oh, yeah, there is one more. Look at that, Mark Vondell running out the field in the number 59 machine, dude. Big group tonight here for Nobull ESports as they get ready to rock and roll at the big track at Talladega. We've seen some exciting stuff the last few weeks out of this group. I think we're going to see a good race again tonight, so we will see what these drivers could do at the big track. It's about that time for these guys to get ready to rock and roll off the starting grid. I think they're getting their introductions ready to go. I thought we had less time based off of last week because they got going right away here. So looks like they're about to start moving in a second. So we are going to try our ticker again this week. Last week it did cause some issues, so we will make sure that we will get it off the screen right away if that new bottom tower with all those fancy B.A.C. updates and information starts to mess with the cars, but we are hoping tonight that it works. So testing that one out again as well while we are live, and I think it's going to work. We'll see.
Yes, sir. I'm excited for tonight, Andy. We are in the Next Gens.
Yes, sir.
Here at Talladega, so they're going to be a lot more stable pushing, a lot more stable in the draft. I have a feeling, we're going to see a lot of 3 wide tonight for these 30 laps here at Nobull ESports, brother.
Yeah, for sure. Take a look at your pole sitter, Ethan Eckert out of Chicago, starting this thing on the pole. We'll see what he could do out there tonight. See if he's got the car, the man to beat, the number 12. Don't know, but we've seen really good things out of Wyatt Gray the last few weeks out on this racetrack at Talladega for Nobull ESports. He's been fast. He's been good. I think he's going to get up to the front early after a little bit of a lackluster qualifying. Daniel Falkingham, we've seen some good stuff out of him. Big name in the iRacing community. I think Falkingham will be up at the front early as well. And of course, you got Kyler Wynn. You got Harper in this field. There's a few dudes that have, been at the front. They start in the back and they get to the front really, really quick. But we'll have to see which guys kind of rise to the top early in this thing.
Yes, sir. Wyatt Gray has been my pick the last 2 weeks. Came through for me 2 weeks ago with the W. Was on the podium, I believe second, pushed the winner last week to the win. So I don't know. There's some good, again, some reoccurring names. We got some new players in here tonight.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go Ethan Eckert. I think he's gonna get it done tonight. I think he's gonna stay up front, control the field, and go.
Falkingham's my pick to click, dude. Lights are off. Pace car's making its way towards pit road. I'm going for Falkingham again this week. Green flag is in the air. It's time to grip it, rip it, and sip it. We are green for Nobull ESports at Talladega, just like that. And let's see what Ethan Eckert has got. He's got a pretty good jump through the start of this race. Looks like they're already going three wide for second or third back there. But that bottom line's got 3 cars formed up. They're all going to get rolling here pretty good. I like what they're doing on the bottom.
Sir, on that bottom, but there is some side draft as you see the second lane kind of get formed up there, pushing, gonna outsurge the bottom lane, and they are going into turn 3, about 3 car lengths ahead of the bottom lane there on that middle lane.
Yes, they are.
As I'm getting told to shh, but I need to go get some milk for my 4-year-old. Hear me.
They're rolling right now through the tri-oval. Seeing Matthew Wood, your new leader, as Ethan Eckert has fallen back on lap number 1. Wood is going to the outside lane here in turn number 1 and 2. Getting a good push on the outside there from Cameron Craighead. Working really well together, that 48 machine up top of the racetrack, pushing a race leader, but we're seeing a group now on the bottom and already up 10 spots, making his way towards the front. Looks like Wyatt Gray is going to go challenge for the lead, but right now it's showing Justin Melchar as your leader down the Alabama Gang super stretch into turn number 3.
And I'm back
from
in Melchar
to the middle, and look at that, up 13 spots in 2 laps. Wyatt Gray is going to inherit the lead off of turn number 4. Let's see if he can keep it through the tri-oval. Wyatt Gray is moving forward quickly here.
I should have kept with him 3 weeks in a row. I should have stuck with him. But you see that.
Found the lead.
Gonna get it. Yes, sir. I think it is going to surge back and forth, but the consistency that the bottom line, if you can keep it consistent, keep that bottom line together, they do generate some big runs, and top can get some big runs down the back stretch as we see it here as they're going to pull forward. But in these turns with these next gens, that bottom lane does kind of hold its own.
Yeah, they do. Well, good news, folks. It looks like the new ticker is holding strong. I've been keeping an eye on it. A little distracted here at the beginning, making sure this thing doesn't make the cars disappear off our screen again. But right now we can see him 3 wide back here for second place. In third place as Melchar and Wood are working the top lane, and Jeff Merck, who hasn't had a lot of luck here, gotten involved in a lot of wrecks in some of these races. Merck is going towards the front early in this race. You know what they say, Bubba? If you can keep them in your rearview mirror and they're wrecking behind you, you won't have to worry about being in the cautions. And oh my God, what did I just do? Merck just wrecked, dude. Broadcaster curse? Are you kidding me? Oh no!
None of those on B.A.C. No broadcaster curses.
They're not throwing the yellow for it. They're keeping it rolling.
There was There was another car involved. I think that was Trevor Asnoff.
Oh my gosh, dude! What
the 89 got clipped, but the field kept rolling, and we are 4 wide right there with the 48, the 4. And the 18, holy smokes, as they're getting it figured out. They kind of broke the that front pack up a little bit. It was a little chaotic.
Yeah, there's a small group now. We've got a breakaway going on about 2 seconds ahead. 11-car breakaway here. Battling it out. And check this out, man. We've got Chase Mastretta getting the push from Justin Melchar up top. As Daniel Falkingham, he stays in this top group. So does Wyatt Gray. Nathan Harper, Cody Niegels, Ethan Eckert. You can see there in that top tower, the top 11, and then everybody else has fallen way back off the pace. So we do have a runaway group. Notable driver that did not make it to this front group is going to be Kyler Wynn, one of your winners. He is off the pace from these leaders, and right now, here we go. Daniel Falkingham and Wyatt Gray working it off the bottom of the racetrack. Falkingham's going to move to the top. Gray's going to stay to the bottom. They're going to be side by side through the tri-oval. And let's see who's the leader at the line. It looks like it's going to be Falkingham. He's going to lead as there's now 25 laps to go for Nobull ESports at DEGA.
Maybe. I don't know if there's going to be another caution. These cars are just, they are stable.
Everybody else is so spread out now. It's just, you can see that group of single file cars way back there. It looks like they're being led by Devin Ray as they are off the pace from this lead group. Looks like we've got about 5 or 6 cars back here that are trying to get single file and see if they can stay with the leaders. And you can see there it's going to be Chase Mistretta. He's down on the apron. He's going around. I don't know if that's going to bring out the caution that can help these guys off the pace. And there it is. Caution's out, and Kyler Wynn sideways. He slides across our screen. Kyler Wynn is going sideways. We've got another car in the grass. Looks like it could have been Dakota Adkins. No, it's Josh McCullough.
Oh, man. I don't think... Man, if he would have stayed to there, it probably would have stayed green, but he ended up sliding back up to the top of the track, holding the brakes down to try to get that thing stopped, but it went up the track into the traffic of all of the rest of the field trying to catch this front pack. Holy smokes.
Yeah, you can see Mistretta gets completely sideways there off the corner. Sorry, we're getting that new leader notification. But Mistretta sideways off the corner. Looks like he might have had some damage, got a broken toe or something, and then loses his car, slides right up the racetrack in front of this group of single-file cars, gets them all out of shape. There's multiple cars that we saw. Kyler Wynn, he got squirrely. So did Joshua McCullough. So a few drivers there that were in that second pack playing catch-up ball. Looks like they didn't get major damage, so we'll have to see what's going on. But this is really going to help those dudes that got off the pace from that incident with Jeff Merck.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That is big time, game changer for them. Otherwise, I think you were right. We're going to be green to the end. They were so spread out. But you know what? Nobull ESports, these guys race hard. These guys don't waste any time. They get after it early. So I think we're going to see a very, very, very busy pit lane here as we can keep an eye on who's the takers. There's one, two. Oh, yeah, Harper, Wyatt Gray in the pits, David Ray, Dylan Jones, Mike Bagley, Kyler Wynn, Mark Vondell, Chase Mistretta, Josh McCullough, Brody Wack, Jeff Merck, Matt Patton, Trevor Asburnoff, Nathan Harper now leaving the pits. Some of these guys are already making their way out, looks like.
I think maybe they were checking damage or something. Maybe they were
registering them
sure.
leaving the pits, but they have not left the pits yet. I think they're all just getting in there to get some damage fixed up. Oh, some of these guys are taking tires. Look at this. Probably the sliders.
That's a strat.
The sliders.
Yep. I think not a bad move. It's not a bad move.
No,
for sure. I know. I seen. I'm pretty sure it was Nathan. Had a huge run on the bottom there right before that incident happened, and we seen Falkingham go down and block it, but gave it absolute massive push. If we would have seen that in the B car or even the Gen 6s, it would have been different game. But
back out here to the leaders.
Oh yeah.
You can see
some guys.
Daniel Falkingham is the leader.
Yep, we see Dakota Adkins, David Sheets up 14 spots from all that. Your leader, Daniel Falkingham, up 12. Mark Vondell up 10. So staying clean, getting track position that way through these cautions is going to be huge if you can keep it clean. But I would look for a lot of this. Only 30 laps here tonight. It's going to be a battle to get back up there to the front. I'm assuming we're going to see 3 wide action here, brother.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see lots of 3 wide. We're gonna see all the good stuff go on. I mean, it's gonna get exciting out here the next couple of laps. These guys only run 30 laps. We are on lap 7 going into lap 8, so that means lap 9 we will be going green as they're gonna get lined up 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 this time by. Get ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, and as we talked in weeks past, it is possible to get a lot of damage fixed up here at these big tracks. A lot of time in pacing, so you can stay in there and get your damage taken care of and get back out there and make it to the end, especially if there's a bunch of cautions. But I don't see too many cautions here tonight, Andy.
No, I don't either. I think it's going to be pretty clean and green for the most part, especially in these next gens. Like you said, these guys got a lot of control with this race car. It's easier to push. It's the easiest car to push in. So we should see a pretty good battle for drafting at the front.
Sir, the biggest thing, we've talked about it in like I said, the weeks past, but controlling, we can tell who is got a pretty decent eye racing and races these big tracks, and what they do well is when they get out front, they control the field, swapping lanes. I think we're going to see a lot of that from our leader here, Daniel Falkingham. As you see, my pick, Ethan Eckert, back up there on the front row as well.
Yep. Yeah, I picked Falkingham tonight. I think he's the guy to do it. I know I barely said it before we got started there, but you know what, Bubba? I think it's his night, dude. He's been up here a couple times at the front, had some good runs.
Oh yeah, he's always been to front, worked the field well. We got to talk to him last week, up in the booth with the podium finish last week, and seemed excited, and he seemed pretty confident he was going to get one of these in the bag. So, you might be the one to pick it right tonight, Andy, because he's hungry for one, and might be in the best position tonight.
Yeah, I think he is in a pretty good spot, but I don't know. Ethan Eckert, pole sitter. He is still on the front row for our first restart. So Eckert is strong at the front of the field. We will see who can stay strong now as we get ready to go green. As the pace car lights are off, it dives towards pit road. Go ahead and call it out, Brett, as it is time.
Yes, sir. We are going into the restart zone, and we are going green. Back here at Talladega for Nobull ESports as we are gripping it, ripping it, sipping it across the start-finish line at Talladega.
Dude,
it's a big jump. Daniel Falkingham, as he immediately goes down to the bottom, and he's going to be looking to block any momentum coming here as the rest of the field catches him coming out of turn 2.
I think the only thing that's going to bite Falkingham tonight, we've learned from some of these guys that there are teams, people that work together, and I don't think Falkingham really has a whole lot of teammates in this one. It's kind of him against the world as he is leading that bottom lane as they are already 3 wide, making their way into turn number 3. Back there, 4 rows back. And it looks like we got a car squirrely up top. Looked like Wyatt Gray had a little bit of a moment.
He kept it. He's
linking out on the apron too.
Yeah, so the top line is kind of fizzling. Wyatt is now going to the middle as they are 3, almost 4 wide there coming across the checkered. But they are door to door, dude. 4 wide into 1 as they have. That is going to slow them down. The back of that field needs to get in line and tucked up in here. You see a couple cars trying to change different lines, but if you ain't got no help at the back, you got to get in line and get this big draft. As you see Falkingham jump to the bottom to block the momentum as that bottom side kind of surges right there. They are tight, trying to get that side draft off these cars, so that is how they make passes here with these next gens. As you can see how tight the field is.
Those 2 teammates that we know work together, Kyler Wynn and Wyatt Gray, all the way at the top of the racetrack, moving down to the middle in the tri-oval. Looks like they're going to try and slide up and side draft Falkingham. They're going to get the lead here for Wyatt Gray with 19 laps to go. As he's getting a big push from that number 82 machine of Kyler Wynn. Looking pretty strong now.
Yes,
Looks like they got Eagles in line with them too. He's in that purple Lightning 84 machine, and now Wyatt Gray's going to go to the bottom. He's going to cover off Falkingham, help out his teammate up top. That's going to be Kyler Wynn getting the push from Eagles now. in the middle.
Oh, as you see Falkenham cross him up and go to the high side and change as he gets a good run around 3 and 4. Can Wynn get to the back of him to give him some help against his teammate? As
we got a car in the wall. We got a car in the wall.
And a car sideways coming through the tri-oval collecting. Oh my goodness. 5 or 6 cars through the tri-oval.
That's more than 5 or 6,
in the air,
That's the big one.
Smoke in the air, brother. Holy smokes.
We got cars getting junked all over the place, dude.
That was good. There was a little contact where somebody had some contact with the wall out there coming at through the tri-oval. They kind of bounced around to the inside, and then when the inside got turned sideways across in front of everybody, it was mayhem from that point.
Yeah, it looks like we got a car up in the wall. We had a few people trying to avoid, and then they shoot down the racetrack. Panic mode. As you're seeing Dylan Jones. He gets turned. Jeff Merck can't catch a break again tonight. Chase Mastretta getting in the back of some of these dudes. Looks like the 87. That's going to be Miles Bagley. He's getting destroyed in this one. 21 at Dakota Atkins going for a wild ride. You got that number 3 machine getting pinballed around.
Yeah, 4 wide through that tri-oval, and some of these spotters are not very talkative.
No, sir.
Case of not knowing he was down there, and a not clear from the guy on the inside of you, but that happens here at the big tracks, 4 wide in the tri-oval. It happens. As we see, are we gonna have a bunch of people come to pit lane here? Should, for damage. So we got a whole bunch of cars coming down pit lane to get damage taken care of. Kyler Wynn, Wyatt Gray stayed out. Justin Melcher, Sean Corbett, Brady Watt, Devin Ray, Marcus McCord, I believe, are the only ones that stayed out and stayed clean through that. Holy smokes. 7 cars. Stayed clean in that. I think you're right, Andy. I think that was the big one. They collected a lot of cars there. As the race off of pit road ensues. Cody Neagles beat out Daniel Falkingham there. And Jacob Booth would be the only one inside the top 10 right there that came out of pit lane. Still people in there getting some damage taken care of. This is a big track, and like we've talked about, we can get this you can get damage taken care of pretty quickly here. Or you have, not quickly, because it doesn't matter how quick you can, but you have the time to be able to repair it on this track. As we are, let's see, lap 14. So when we take the green here, we're going to be a little bit over halfway of this 30 laps here at Talladega for Nobull ESports. As we're getting the field back together on this caution, get re-lined up, get everybody out of pit lane, ready to roll. We lose Andy? May have lost him. But I do think that your big winners right there were Kyler Wynn and Wyatt Gray. Being able to stay out, stay clean through that, take advantage and start out front here. We've seen them work together well. First 3 weeks of Nobull ESports here on B.A.C. casting and drafting. And it is going to be a big advantage to them. I look for them to work together here after this restart. Kyler Wynn is up 15 spots. Wyatt Gray is up 12. We got the number 8, Brody Watt, up 18. Devin Ray is up 16. So we got some big movers here at the front. They didn't have a good qualifying run. Back up the front here, Talladega.
All right.
And for our folks at home, if you're watching, we appreciate you tuning in. Go ahead and like, subscribe, YouTube, Twitch, wherever you're watching. We would appreciate it. And as you see, our ticker is working at the bottom of the screen. So, yeah, go to BACRacing.com and get you some B.A.C merch if you want it. Check out our store. Check out our website. And we appreciate y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. Check out BACRacing.com, BACRacing.com/store, where you can get all your official BAC casting and drafting merchandise.
Yes, sir.
All that cool stuff. Looks like we had some takers under that last yellow, Brett.
We had all but 7 takers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, your top 7 were not taking.
Looks like we got a couple cars here that are lapped down. Matt Patton, Jeff Merck, Dylan Jones, Trevor Astronaut are all going to be fighting for that lucky dog spot.
Yeah,
see how much damage they have.
I was going to say, I think that's due to some damage, trying to get it fixed up, squared away. They've been involved as the pace car is off. Lights are off. You still got some cars trying to catch up to the back of this field as we're going into the restart zone, fixing to grip it, rip it, and sip it here on B.A.C. Casting and Drafting for Nobull ESports. Here again at Talladega as we are green flag.
Green's
lap 15, baby.
Oh, yeah. Big jump again for Kyler Wynn as he's going to lead.
One thing here is that bottom line is put together right now, coming around 1 and 2. You see a couple cars jump out to that middle lane, and they have an absolute run as that middle lane surges there.
You remember what those guys did on that last restart, right? Those teammates got lined up in that third lane up top. That's where they carried the most speed, and then they were able to drop down to the middle and keep that bottom pinned down and pick up some ground. And it looks like right now the middle and the top side of the racetrack is where everybody's starting to gain the most track position and momentum. But if that bottom lane can get formed up with more cars, they might have a shot to challenge. As now we've got a group diving to the middle. It's going to be Cody Niegels getting a push from your pole sitter, Ethan Eckert.
Yes, sir. They have made a
great move.
That was a great move as the cars are going around Kyler Wynn and Wyatt Gray. Wyatt Gray is staying to the back of Kyler Wynn, loyal to his teammate. But, oh my goodness, some top 5 cars absolutely just rocketed to the front, and it's actually leaving the rest of the pack right here.
Dude, check it out. Falkingham trying to get something put together as he is lined up with those leaders now. They're all sitting in the middle of the racetrack. Very interesting. I've not seen a line really lead in the middle here before, but Niegels and Eckert are doing a good job of kind of controlling where people can go for their options. I don't know which line is going to be able to take the air off of them first, but it looks like it could be the outside lane. I think that's Nathan Harper starting to get a run up there.
Yes, sir. As
They're going to slide up to cover it.
They slid up to cover it, and this is weird as we got a car sideways.
Got a car sideways. It's Mark Vondell, isn't it?
It is, as they're trying to get back up on track, trying not to cause anything. They did not cause. The great job by the rest of those drivers to avoid that. Great job by them to try to down on the apron and stay in front, or stay to that apron as we got another one behind. Oh my goodness, under the yellow line and tried to take a pass on the bottom side, but did not get it done. Checked up, and I believe that was Kyler Wynn.
McCord? No, could have been Kyler Wynn. Looks like he's lost a lot of track position from where he was at with those leaders. And right now, Ethan Eckert, he's going to be battling side by side with Matthew Wood for the lead. We haven't talked about Wood a whole lot, and we'll see what he can do. He's that orange and white machine, the number 21 on the bottom, representing maybe the Wood brothers. Last name is Wood, dude.
Heck yeah, heck yeah.
Eckert
as he has stayed low to that bottom, and the middle lane right there is put together real well. Top lane is starting to get formed up with Kyler Wynn, Wyatt Gray behind them with 2 other cars there.
Dude, it looks like
think
this
that was
front group is
Daniel.
starting to get a little bit of a breakaway going on. We look back here at this second group. They're being led by Marcus McCord, and it looks like they're starting to fall off the pace of the leaders. They're pretty far back, as you can see, all the way up to Cameron Craighead. They're starting to pull away in that front pack, and the rest of the field is starting to fall off the pace. We get to 11 laps to go now, this time by. Going to be led by Cody Niegels as he's going to get challenged to his outside in turn number 1 and 2 by the 82 Kyler Wynn. He's getting help from that number 39 machine, pink and white Dingo Flockingham. Niegels getting the help from Repulsitor Eckert as they've been a pretty strong force at the front of the field since this most recent restart.
Yes, sir, they have. They have also stayed loyal with the 4 of Nathan Harper. Did you see the 48 dive down in front of the 21 of Wood?
Risky business, dude. Cameron Craighead.
Shoo.
Crazy move there.
They're still getting formed up. Back to the bottom lane and the middle lane is what they reverted back to as they're going to battle this out. We see the 18 trying to make a move on the outside of Wyatt Gray. That is Wyatt Gray. Trying to get that third lane formed, but has no help out there. We see the 3 machine going to allow him back in, cover up. As you can really see that they have gone back to their roots here. Got one line loyal to the bottom, one staying in the middle, using that as a shift, and here we go. We get to shuffle down the back stretch. It's Cody Niegel still in command going into turn 3.
Yeah, your big movers right now in this front group is going to be Falkingham. He's up 11 spots on the night. Kyler Wynn's up 12. Harper's up 10. But then that car in P6, you got Devin Ray back there mixing it up with these leaders here, and I don't know if he could get this thing done. I think he's got a custom number paint on as well. And then Brody Wack at the back of this group is up
8 into
19
the wall
spots
with a
and no.
60.
It looks like it's going to be Brody
Yellows.
Wack. I was just talking about him. Man.
There's no such thing as a broadcaster curse here on B.A.C. I'll tell you that one thing. Can't
Dude,
tell me otherwise.
What is going on? I talk about somebody, they're in the wall. I don't even know if we need to see the replay for that. We saw the whole thing happen here live.
We did.
That was, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
We could watch it back again anyway. Let's see what happens if Brody is not clear high as he gets up into Jeff Merck. Oh, my gosh, dude.
It looks like he is blown up. He has got smoke coming out of that machine. That is not
that is
good.
Jeff Merck. If he would have been not involved in that, he was in a great position to get his lucky dog back and get himself back on the lead lap. So that is going to hurt Merck and his chances tonight more than anything. Really bad luck here for him. You can see that number 8 machine has got smoke pouring out of it.
That ain't good.
Could be terminal.
Yeah, that ain't good. Hard hit into the outside wall there. Merck didn't look like he had too much damage, but definitely didn't help the 8 car, the MGM car there, because that motor would be toast.
Oh, yeah.
She's toasty.
It's roasted. Get the marshmallows out, dude.
Yes, sir. That ain't no steam from a radiator. That is
let's take a look
pure
here.
oil.
Let's see who that was going around the pace car. I don't know if it was Matt Patton, but I saw an orange and yellow car, and it looks like Dylan Jones. I think he may have inherited the lucky dog as he starts to take a wave.
Yeah.
Looks like he's unlapping himself. But I can see Matt Patton. Looks like he's getting a lap back as well, maybe. So I don't know if they just do straight wave arounds or what their rule is for getting their laps back here. I'll have to take a look at that. So I'm more up to speed on these guys and how they get back on the lead lap for these events for Nobull ESports. But thanks for tuning in tonight. B.A.C. Casting Track. It's been a fun one.
Yes, sir. I think Daniel is race controlling here tonight. I don't see him on track, so I bet he's race controlling, letting them guys know if they can get their laps back or not. But let's see how our pick to wins are looking. Ethan Eckert, mine, in that 12 AutoZone machine. in that second spot. And Andy, your pick to click tonight. Daniel Falkingham in that third spot.
Yes, sir.
If you're in the chat, let us know who your pick to click is. Let's see. We got 6 more laps. Gonna be 5 more laps. Probably green. So it's gonna be a shootout here for the victory tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be the shootout. We're about to that time where it is shootout time for Nobull ESports. These guys get to the end of the race, and then the gloves come off, and we get to see who's good at making the moves late. Looking at our guys in the top 5 right now, I think, Kyler Wynn, we've seen him get the job done late. Daniel Falkingham's been up here at the front, and I know he's going to be hungry for this dub.
Yeah, I think you're right there. We've seen Cameron Craighead. We've talked to him before in the podium. We've seen Nathan Harper. I think that was he was involved in the no caution on a green-white checkered. I think lost a victory that way one of these weeks. I think it was week 2, I believe. And so I expect him to kind of be in the mix too, because he's ran well up front tonight. And I look for him to maybe he's in a good spot right now, I believe. Sitting in that 4th, 5th spot. Mm-hmm. He's got an opportunity to make a move here.
Oh yeah.
And he's got a Cowboys scheme. So yeah, go Cowboys.
No.
Let's go.
Not Dallas, dude.
In other words, go blue, because Michigan got a championship last night. Got a ring, dude.
Mickey Mouse championship, dude.
What?
Mickey
No
Mouse.
way.
I'm kidding.
No way.
They dominated the tournament. They did not look good in the championship game. What were they? 1 for 11, shooting for 3 to start the second half of that. That was bad.
Yeah, it's not optimal, but got her done. Got her did.
Yeah, they did. It was a good tournament for Michigan, dude. They averaged, I think, one of the highest scoring tournaments of all time in the history of March Madness. So it was actually pretty deep for them. Not very much Mickey Mouse, but the championship game felt a little weak sauce.
Oh. Well, we got Josh Adams in the chat saying, he's saying, I know who I don't want to win. Boo Cowboys.
Dang, dude.
Wow, Josh.
Not a Cowboys guy. I know he's Ryan Blaney.
Either love him or you hate him.
Didn't know he's not a Cowboys guy, though. That's wild.
That's wild.
Wild, dude. All right, so we got Neagles. He's going to be in that 1 spot, and he's going to be getting a push from Daniel Falkingham behind him. To the outside row, you've got Eckert and Wynn working together on this restart. 3rd caution of the night. It's lap 24 going into 25, so I believe we're going to have 5 or 6 laps to go once they take the green flag. The lights are off on the pace car. Lined up 2 by 2.
Dude, I like Eckert's position. I really do, but I don't know. I think Neagles and Falkingham on that bottom lane are also going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Oh yeah,
with Harper.
Yes.
So this is going to be good. We've seen what Kyler Wynn does when he's the pusher. Mm-hmm. We've seen what Eckert can do out front. So this is going to be a good restart right here. I can tell you right now. Pace car is off. So we're coming to the restart zone. We're going to grip it, rip it, and sip it again for the 3rd time tonight.
Woo!
As we are fixing to go green here for Nobull ESports at Talladega.
Yes, sir.
On B.A.C. casting and drafting.
Oh, yeah.
And we are green flag, baby.
Yes, sir. Cody Neagles is going to get the jump. And you can see what Daniel Falkingham could do behind him. Neagles is going to go all the way up to the top lane. He's going to get ahead of Ethan Eckert. I think we kind of expected that.
Yes, sir. But is he going to jump back to the bottom lane as the bottom kind of surges? Falkingham's keeping that bottom lane.
And there's trouble in the back.
Oh, my goodness. We got 5, 6, 7 cars involved there. Caution is out.
Marcus McCord, dude.
Oof. As they are fanning. Everybody trying to keep that. That one, yeah, that was unexpected coming there.
Looks like
on the backstretch, but
they're just trying to get rolling here, and they're looking 3 wide. That 45 car, we see him get up the racetrack, and that's gonna shoot McCord way down the racetrack. And then you can see this group ahead is wrecking. McCord, bam, hard hit inside wall. Then we get up here, Jacob Booth. Let's see what happens to him.
Oh man,
Man, Booth gets
is there a little
rocketed
checkup
around,
there?
dude. Looks like it could have been checkup. It's so hard to tell.
Yeah.
But Booth, he is spinning like a top down the back straightaway. I don't think he got damaged though. He just smoked his tires. Like I know he got wrecked, but I don't think Booth really got anything out of that. So he should be okay.
These boys do have a few sets of tires, so as long as they be spinning like that and staying off them walls,
Well, that means
or a new set on there.
it's about time for Nobull ESports overtime. So as we know, their overtime rule set. I don't know if we're gonna see natural here, or if it's just gonna be counted as our one and done OT, as it's lap 27 this time by. But we know for sure once they see that white flag, that lap number 30, it's the gloves are off, even if they wreck the race into the end. So.
Oh yeah, yep. And for the new viewers out there, they only get one green white attempt in actual overtime, and if a caution comes out and they don't see the white flag, they are racing to the finish, and it is do not let up or you will get ran over, because it is going to the end. And we've already seen that here on B.A.C. casting and drafting, but oh yeah, they race hard to the finish line for sure.
Bubba, we've had a few little pop-ups here about Bubba Myers custom designs. If you want to let the viewers know about what that is, buddy.
Oh yeah, well, one of us here in the booth, we like to do some painting on the side, so kind of specialize in recreations, spec maps, everything. We do some painting on the side. Paint schemes start out at like $25. If you go full spec map, we'll do about 40. But that's not all. I'm gonna plug in some with our partners at Juicy Spider. We can get your paint on some 3D models, make a pretty kick-ass wallpaper wherever you want it. We can put it, and it makes out for a good wallpaper. Ask Andy Lewis. He's got a pretty cool one.
Yeah, it looks sick. They've got a pretty good gig going on there at Bubba Myers Customs. I mean, what you've done, JS, pretty special. Got some cool paints going on in some big places already. Saw your paint get some dubs first 2 weeks of the Area Pro Series, getting wheeled around by Sebastian Marin. That M&M's JS scheme, dude, is probably your highest win percentage paint scheme yet, being on Seabass's car.
Oh yeah, yep. That's
But shout out to Seabass again, dude. Seabass crushed it in the NASCAR qualifying round again tonight. Seabass finished second at Bristol. It looks like Andrew Navarro was caught in a caution or in a wreck about 30 laps, or it's not 30 laps, about halfway through that race at Bristol. And that means Seabass has 100% got a huge points lead over the rest of the field after some bad luck for Navarro. But Navarro's not out of it. He should still have enough points to, if he continues on, that Navarro should be a Coke driver as well. But Kwame Scott also had a big-time finish tonight in the top 5 in top split.
Nice.
So some shakeups there for Coke Series qualifiers tonight.
We got Pete Eckert in the chat again saying, let's go Eckert and Eagles. Your front row sitters, Cody and Ethan. So rooting them on.
They've been doing a good job at the front, Pete. They've been controlling the field. Cody and Ethan have been doing a darn good job working together, covering off the right lanes, making the moves to get in sync. Let's see if they can sync up one more time on this final restart. I think it's going to be lap 29, so we're going to get a natural green-white checkered finish.
This is going to count for the 1 of 1, so this is it. This is it. Pete, I did pick Ethan as my pick to click tonight to win this thing.
Oh, baby.
So I'm with you, brother. I want to see him in victory lane.
You
Hopefully
gotta
we get
watch
to talk
out.
to him here in a few
You
minutes.
gotta watch out for who's in the 9th spot, 8th spot.
Yeah.
Wyatt Gray, dude.
Yeah.
He's never a car to count out, no matter where he's at in this field. Let's see how fast he can find his way to the front. He's got a lot of teammates in this group. We'll see what Kyler Wynn can do, what Fockingham can do. Nathan Harper's been at the front in the last couple of these. Chase Mastretta, seen his name a few times. So there's still a lot of ways for these guys to get to the front.
Oh yeah, and it ain't over till it's over. We know that from super speedway racing, it ain't over until you cross that finish line. And sometimes you got it in your sights and you still don't make it across there. As I have not finished a lot of races like that in view, but a lot can happen here if they can keep out in front of it and keep the traffic behind them. It's going to be an exciting one here for Nobull ESports.
Oh yeah. All right, it is about that go time. The lights are off on the pace car. It is going to make its way towards the pit road as they are rolling towards the tri-oval at the big track of Talladega Super Speedway.
Shoot, buddy, as we are rolling to the restart zone, and we are going to grip it, rip it, and sip it one last time tonight here at Nobull ESports.
We are
And
great.
let's go, baby. This is it.
Big jump there in the inside line from Neagles. He's getting a push now from Kyler Wynn on the bottom of the racetrack. Let's see what's going to happen, though, as Ethan Eckert up top. Getting a run there with Daniel Fockingham in tow. They're going to make their way now through turns 1 and 2. 2 laps to go at the big track as they're already 3 wide back there, about 4 rows deep. Let's see if that top line's going to get any help and when that middle moves up to cover it off. Right now, Ethan Eckert, he is being scored as your leader, getting a huge push from Fockingham down the Alabama Gang super stretch into turn number 3. Looks like they're both going to go all the way down to the bottom of the racetrack. Great push there from Fockingham to the back of Eckert.
That is going to shuffle Nathan Harper to the back as they're going middle, but the bottom is not clear. I
was going to say, look at Kyler Wynn on the bottom. He's starting to get some help down there, and it looks like it might be Wyatt Gray as the white flag is in the air for Nobull ESports at Talladega. They're being led by Ethan Eckert and Daniel Fockingham. Let's see if they can get something done, but now going to the bottom in turn number 2 and 3, it's going to be Cameron Craighead. Looks like he's going to try and side draft his way forward to the inside of Fockingham. And no, Eckert's going to go to the bottom.
He's dropping.
He leaves it wide open for Fockingham up top. Let's see if he can side draft him on the outside. He does. They're going to be side by side in the turn number 3, and the final lap is Fockingham's getting a big push now from Neagles.
They are 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 coming out of turn 4 to the tri-oval as they are nut to butt here.
It's Fockingham.
To the tri-oval.
It's Fockingham. It's Eckert. I don't know who's gonna do it, but look at the
Is
run
Eckert
from
gonna
Eckert.
get the run?
He's got the run through the tri-oval, and it looks
Eckert
like
does
yes,
have the run. He's gonna hold
Ethan
him off.
Eckert's gonna
Holy
get it.
smokes! Let's go. I need to start betting on this. Can I start betting on this? Let's go, dude.
Wow. Oh my gosh, dude.
Into 2, but holy smokes, dude. What a finish. They were,
Wow.
woo, they were all tight right there. That was a good finish. There was a run on the outside. I didn't know if the block to the inside for Ethan Eckert was going to pay off, but oh, buddy did it. He got a great push coming out of 3 and 4.
What a
win the
drag
hold
race.
off. Daniel Fockingham.
What a finish, dude.
Woo! That was good. That was good.
That was good. That was great.
That was great, brother.
Burn it down, Ethan.
Woo!
Burn it down, kid. Way to go.
Hey, we get. My wife probably thinks I'm crazy down here screaming at this tier computer watching this race, but boy, what a finish here. Well, B.A.C. casting a draft for Nobull ESports. Nobull ESports does not disappoint, fellas.
The kid from Chi-Town, Ethan Eckert, got a fishtail it across the start-finish line. Throwing
From
smoke
the
in
pole
the air,
to
dude.
victory lane, brother.
He's excited about
Ooh.
this one, dude. You can tell. Look at that burnout.
Burn it down, Ethan. Burn it down,
Oh
buddy.
yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I like to see, dude.
Yes, sir.
Blow it up. Blow it up.
You don't
Give
need
us
that thing no more.
give
Blow
us
it
a
up, brother.
show, dude. Oh yeah. A little Tokyo drift action here, dude. Oh yeah. Get right up by that
That was
camera. There
good.
you go, dude. Burn it down, baby. What a dub.
What a race.
By five
Race.
hundredths of a second. Ethan Eckert is your winner at Talladega for Nobull ESports, dude. It's time for the fun part.
Yeah, we can talk some drivers.
If that wasn't fun enough already, dude, now it's time for the real fun part for Nobull ESports at Dega, brother. Oh
yes.
my gosh, what a race.
What a race.
What do we get first? It looks like Falkingham first.
I believe Falkingham is first.
Yep, started third. Well, he didn't finish first, but we can talk to him first. Getting third place. I'm curious to see what he has to say about that one, dude. That was wow.
All right. He's coming up.
All right. Daniel Falkingham, it's Andy and Bubba up in the booth. B.A.C, how you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. How about you guys?
Dude, we're doing
Good,
good.
brother.
That was a show on the last lap that you guys put on. I mean, you gave Ethan a huge push, and then he went to the bottom, and I was like, oh my gosh, Falkingham's gonna get the run, and it looks like you were there going into turn 3, and it might have just fizzled out as they got that run put together on the inside line. If you want to walk us through it.
Yeah, Ethan dropped down to the bottom there, which I think was a good call on him because like I was gonna get hot pretty quickly, so that allowed me to get fresh air back on the top in case he wanted to come back up. But yeah, we tried to just try to pinch him down, see if we could get a run off 4. But Cody and Nathan had some contact behind me. I think they were going through each other's bumper, which got Cody out of shape and got him off my bumper, which pretty much killed our run on the outside lane. If that would have happened, we had a chance there, but it would have been too close to call, I think. But yeah, definitely a nice, fun little race. Only 30 laps, and had a few yellows here and there, but still had a good time up here, and grass seats on the win, and I think it was a very fun race.
Yeah, great
Heck
job,
yeah, brother.
Dude. That was a lot of fun to watch. You were mixing it up at the front again. You had some good runs there. You led 7 laps out of the 30, so you got some more time at the front. You got on the podium again, so hopefully we'll see you in that top spot soon. I know it's coming, dude. It's coming.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we keep trying. We're getting close, but at least we're being consistent with talking to you guys at the end of the night. So absolutely not too bad. But yeah, hopefully we can get one of these eventually. But I mean, when you're finishing in the money, finishing on the podium, and it's always a good night no matter what.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
nothing wrong with cashing, brother. That's what these boys say over here at Nobull. As long as you're cashing, you're good, dude.
Absolutely nothing wrong with that.
All right. You got any shout-outs you want to make before we get you out of here, dude?
Yeah, just thank you guys for broadcasting. Shout out to Eberhard, Dylan Jones, their crew for putting these races on. Shout out to Cody, Ethan, Nathan, Bagley, and a few others for we all worked together really good there at the end, and glad we could get another win.
Yep.
So shout out to the boys over there. Shout out to Ethan again on the win, and shout out to everyone watching.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brother.
All right. Well, have a good one. Have a good rest of your week, and hopefully we hear from you again soon, dude.
All right,
Sir.
thanks, boys. Thanks, boys.
Yes,
You have a
sir.
good night.
You too.
That was the second place finisher, Daniel Falkingham, and now let's go ahead and third place finisher, Daniel Falkingham. Let's go ahead and get second place finisher up here, Cameron Craighead. We've got him.
All right. He is coming.
Cameron Craighead, it's Andy and Bubba in the booth at B.A.C.
What's up?
How's it going, dude?
It's going pretty good. Y'all have a good time watching?
Dude, that was fun.
Oh yeah.
You got
That
the
was
cash. You got on the podium. Get to talk to us. So it's not a bad night when you're up here.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Walk us through that last lap there. That was a lot of pushing, a lot of shoving, a lot of cars in a very tight window. How'd you pull it off? How'd you pull that number 2 spot off tonight?
I'm not honestly sure. There's about like 6 people. Everybody lined up on the top. We're all teammates, and I was working with Kyler and Wyatt. Not like as an actual team, but just for that one restart. Because we if you don't have teammates or help to split up the team, it's just nobody's gonna even do anything with it. So I worked with them that last restart, and we were able to split them up. And I found a hole to get up and refresh the temps for Kyler. so he's able to push me, and that's what was able to get me and push all the way up to Ethan, and then we were able to just drive away because the top had temps and we didn't. So
Yeah. Well, you did well. Cameron, you were up at front all day. And we were keeping an eye on you back there in that old machine you got. And there was we've noticed that here at Nobull, nobody's safe until the end, and you can be back there in the 8th, 9th spot, 10th spot, and still have a chance to win this thing because you guys just drive these cars so well around these tracks. And yeah, dude, that was a great effort and great performance by you again tonight, getting you back up here in the podium, talking to the booth. So great job tonight. And you got any shout outs you want to make before we get you out of here, bro?
yeah, first off, I want to shout out Ethan for winning. He's my buddy. I really, I'm happy for him. He did really good, and he's got a lot of help now, so happy for him. And I want to shout out Jack Shack, all the people who raced with me tonight, MDW, Trev, Justin, and Chase. And I don't think any of them did cash, but it's okay. We're just here for a good time, you know? And I want to shout out Daniel Eberhardt for turning the track temp to 150 because that shit was a blast. And, yeah, I want to shout out y'all for the broadcast because I tell y'all what, y'all are some of the best people to watch after the race. Y'all are so entertaining. And
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, dude.
We do appreciate that, brother.
So, yeah, I just want to shout y'all out as well. And that's pretty much it.
All
Jack
right.
Shack on top.
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah, brother.
Way to get that podium. Way to get after it, dude. Get that second place spot. Hopefully we hear from you more the more we do some of these, and maybe we'll see you in that one more spot ahead, you know, get some dubs in this one. So, good race.
Next week I'll be on the top.
All right.
All right, you heard there. Do I pick him? Do I pick
I
him?
think so. I think you have to.
Oh, dude. All right.
Alrighty.
Gotta pick
Have
him.
a
All right, Cameron. If I pick you next week, don't let me down.
Don't let him down,
I'm
dude.
not going to.
All of our picks finish on the podium. Whoever we pick finishes on the podium. So if we pick you, it's golden. If we talk about you mid race, bad things happen. So you do want us to pick you.
So so y'all gotta stop talking about Trevor. These teams have some bad luck.
Trevor was one of the ones tonight, I believe.
Yeah, he was, dude. It's always Jeff
Trevor
Merck,
and
man.
Jeff Merck. Yep.
Jeff Merck, dude. Anytime I talk about Jeff Merck, I swear something bad happens. It's like Mario throws a banana peel out the window, dude, and he's gone. It's bad.
Y'all are cursing my team.
I'm sorry. We'll stop doing it.
Nah, y'all
We'll try.
did.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Yep. Have a good one.
You as
Sir.
well.
I think this is our winner
Yes, sir.
coming to the booth.
Dude.
Bubba's picked the win tonight. Mr. Ethan Eckert, is that you?
That's me. How you doing?
Yes,
Good.
sir. Good. You, Bubba, and Andy up here on the broadcast booth at B.A.C. You were my pick to win tonight, dude. You got me another dub, another pick, and walk us through that last lap.
I honestly, I had everything pretty much fall right into my hands with how the restart lined up. I had Cody on the bottom, and then I had 3 teammates lined up behind me. I mean, I had pretty much a guaranteed podium with that, I felt. So Cody didn't get up on the restart, which was what I was kind of hoping for. But, oh well, we emphasized. We got me and Dan down in front of him, and was able to make the bottom row a little bit. Got all of us clear up top. Then on the last lap, Dan was getting hot, and I knew he wasn't going to be able to push me all the way there. So I just jumped to the bottom in front of Craighead and gave them no outs where they couldn't really do anything. I guaranteed one of us would win.
Yeah, I seen that move, and I think I called it out on a stream. I was like, I don't know if that's the right one, but he's going with it. And coming out of 3 and 4, and Andy was on one of his calls, dude, legendary call, and yeah, dude, way to get her done, dude.
It was a drag race for sure. You were side by side in the 3.
Even like Dan, when I went down like that, he's like, "Whoa!" So, I mean, I knew it was gonna work. I guess it wasn't the popular move, but
Yeah.
Hey,
I knew
if
it
it
would
works, it works,
I mean,
brother.
were you sensing that he was probably going to get hot tucked in behind you and the momentum was going to die, or just said, I'm going down here?
I knew that he was gonna get hot and he wasn't gonna push me all the way. Like he couldn't. His car physically wouldn't push me all the way.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll give him some clean air and then guarantee that either me or him win.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Well,
Wow.
again, dude, congratulations on the dub here tonight. Got you some cash. And before we get you out of here, dude, you got any shout outs you want to shout out to anybody?
Yeah, shout out you guys for broadcasting. Shout out everyone that watched. D3 for putting this on and doing race control. Falkingham, Cody Niggles, Harper, Bagley, Dylan Jones.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it. Yeah, yeah.
Heck yeah,
Dang.
brother.
Well,
Dude.
great race, buddy.
Yeah.
Pete was cheering you on in the chat. Said you had a good night and Road to Pro as well, and then you get to come over here and cash in the top spot. So I think you said something about you being able to pay the rent too.
Yeah, I got third in Road to Pro tonight, sitting 23rd in points. So
Heck
that's
yeah,
nice.
pretty good.
Heck yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Well done.
Yep. Yeah, shout out to him for always watching too.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah,
Yep.
buddy.
Yeah. He was keeping us entertained in the chat. It was,
He's always cheering you on, dude.
yeah, yes, he is always
he
got
watches all of them. Him and my mom always are
That's
out in the
cool.
room right next to mine, having it on the TV.
That's cool. That's
Heck
awesome.
yeah.
Well, great race, dude. You pull off a great dub. Got the drag race done there at the end, and I know it feels good to get the dub. You did a pretty sick burnout there, too. So hopefully we get to hear from you again up here in the B.A.C. casting and drafting little winner circle booth that we're doing for you guys. So great racing, and we will hear from you again soon, buddy.
Oh, you'll definitely hear from me soon.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm
I like
talking
to hear,
about.
dude. Confidence. He's after it.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Have a good
Alright.
night, guys.
Yes, sir.
All
Have
right,
a
you
good
too,
one.
Ethan.
Man, oh man, dude. What a
Yeah.
race for
What
him.
a race.
Started for pole, led 5 laps, was able to go out and just absolutely crush it. It's not easy to do, especially at a drafting track.
Yeah, it's really anybody's race at these drafting tracks as you see, and as long as you can stay clean, you have a shot at the end. And Ethan did just that. He worked his way back the field and then had to work his way back to the front with the help of his teammates there, as we heard, and made the right call at the final lap to get down and block that bottom lane, as it paid off as the top lane kind of fizzled out. We seen, and
Yep.
it got the dub here tonight. And
Yeah, for sure.
A plus.
All right. Well, it's time to do a little rundown of our finishing positions. As you can see there up top, you got Ethan Eckert, your race winner, as he got the dub over Cameron Craighead by 0.05 of a second. Daniel Falkingham finished third. Kyler Wynn fourth. Cody Niggles running out your top 5. Wyatt Gray got 6th. Nathan Harper 7th. Miles Bagley 8th. Matthew Wood 9th. And Dakota Atkins rounded out the top 10 tonight.
Yes, sir. Then 11th, we had Joshua McCullough. 12th, we had Devin Ray. 13th, we had Mark Bandel. 14th, we had Dylan Jones. 15th, we had Chase Mastrera. 16th, we had David Sheets. 17th, we had Justin McClare. 18th, we had Jacob Booth. 19th, Matt Patton. And 20th, Sean Cobert.
All right. Well, pretty solid race tonight. Good showing from Nobull ESports again. We're glad to be a part of it. So thanks everybody for tuning in to B.A.C. Casting and Drafting. Hopefully these guys are going to be back again with us next week. So we will see you guys then, and have a good rest of your week.
Yes, sir. And as last minute, we got 99 subscribers right now. Get us to that century mark before you get off for the night.
One person
Do
hit
old
that
B.A.C.
sub button.
Do a BAC casting and draft a little favor.
Oh yeah.
As we are signing off.